Standard 7th Geography. Name of the lesson: Air pressure. Fill in the blanks. At higher altitude, the air becomes thinner. Next, air pressure is expressed in millibars. Number 3. On the earth, air pressure is uneven. Number 4. The equatorial low pressure belt spreads between 5 degree north and 5 degree south parallel. Give geographical reasons. Number 1. Air pressure decreases with increasing altitude. Answer in points. Point number 1. The proportion of dust in the air, water vapor, heavy gases, etc. is higher in the air and closer to the surface of the earth. Number 2. This proportion decreases with increasing altitude. Point number 3. As one moves higher and higher from the surface of the earth, the air becomes thinner and thinner. Point number 4. As a result, the air pressure decreases with increasing altitude. Next question. Pressure belts oscillate. Answer in points. Point number 1. The duration and the intensity of sun's rays varies during particular periods of the year in both the hemispheres. Point number 2. So, the locations of the temperature zones and the pressure belts dependent on the sun's heat also vary. Point number 3. This leads to the pressure belts oscillating in between 5 degree to 7 degree parallels. Write notes on mid-latitudinal high pressure belts. Answer in points. The heated air becomes lighter, starts ascending, and after reaching high altitudes, move towards the polar region, that is towards the north and the south pole. Due to lower temperatures at the high altitudes, the air cools down and becomes heavier. This heavier air descends down in both the hemispheres in the region between 25 degree to 35 degree parallels. This leads to the formation of high pressure belts in the parallels of latitudes in both the hemispheres. This air is dry, hence the region does not get rainfall. Consequently, most of the hot deserts on the earth are found in these regions. Next question. Horizontal distribution of air pressure. Answer. Point number 1. The heat received from the sun is uneven in different regions. Point number 2. The distribution of temperature is uneven from the equator to the poles. Point number 3. This difference can lead to difference in air pressure. Point number 4. There are 4 pressure belts formed on the Earth's surface. Point number 5. The equatorial low pressure belts between 5 degree north and 5 degree south parallels has high temperature. Point number 6. Mid-latitudinal high pressure belt between 25 degree and 35 degree parallels due to descending heavier air. Point number 7. Subpolar low pressure belt formed between 55 degree and 65 degree parallels due to friction and rotation. Point number 8. Polar high pressure belt formed between 80 degree and 90 degree parallels due to low temperatures. How does a high pressure belt get formed near 30 degree parallel? Why does this region have hot deserts? Answer in points. Point number 1, the heated air becomes lighter, starts ascending, and after reaching high altitude, moves towards the polar region, that is, towards the north and the south pole. Point number 2, due to low temperature at higher altitude, the air cools down and becomes heavier. Point number 3, this heavy air descends down in both the hemispheres in the region between 25 degree to 35 degree parallels. Point number 4, this leads to the formation of high pressure belt in the parallel of latitude in both the hemispheres. Point number 5, this air, AIR, this air is dry, hence the region does not get rainfall. Point number 6, consequently, most of the hot deserts on the earth are found in these regions. Extra questions. State whether the following statements are true or false. Number 1, air pressure is uniform on all places on the earth's surface. False. Number 2, whenever the temperature is high, the air pressure is also high. False. Number 3, the heat received from the sun is uneven in different regions. True. Number 4, in both the polar regions, the temperature is low throughout the year. True. Air pressure is measured in units of millimeters. False. Answer the following questions in one sentence. Question 1. What is the temperature in the polar regions throughout the year? Answer. The temperature in the polar regions throughout the year is below 0 degrees Celsius. Question 2. How are temperature zones on the Earth's surface created? Answer. The heat received from the sun is uneven in different regions. Hence, the distribution of the temperature is uneven from the equator to the poles. As a result, temperature zones are created. Thank you.